We're gonna go good and hard. We gotta go hard. And we're gonna choose the fastest cart because we're no babies. We gotta go fast. We gotta go fast in a game that's slow, okay? So, Mr. Resifos, right when we click the continue button here, we're gonna start the time. So in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so as you guys can see, we're already off of a good start with some good Comic Sans here. That's a classic font. I recommend using that for all your assignments in your English class. You'll probably get a very good grade. But yeah, let's go to the chocolate factory, shall we? This is where all the M&Ms are made. So as you guys can see, this game makes the character very wobbly, and I took way too wide of a turn, Jesus. So in this game, you'll see that I'm going to be utilizing the brake button a bit, because some of these levels were not made for these carts, and you're going to have to use the brake button a bit. You're going to have to step on the brakes a little, and you're just going to have to go nice and easy. Because apparently the game designers wanted to make sure that the carts did not match the actual level design. And as you guys can see, every time I get a chocolate coin, the counter goes up by one more. And every time you see that chocolate coin counter, it reminds me of how much I've played this game and how much I should have probably not played this game in the first place. But let's just put our life choices aside, and let's just watch some wonderful 15 FPS movements here. And you'll be hearing two very famous quotes in this. I'll let the M&M guys say it once we hear them, but they're ones to remember, and also CPUs are really nice. So this track is so short that you're pretty much you're gonna overlap these CPUs no matter what. Also, I don't mean to get that boost. Also, you'll realize that, oh my god, oh my god. You'll realize the corners are really good in this game, and they interact really smoothly and properly. So as you can see, that was a very optimal level, totally, dude. So that would have actually been a good race there, but I completely choked that in the end. I would have actually considered that a good time for a marathon run, but of course I messed up for like 10 seconds in a row, so that was really fun. So now we're gonna go to the streets. So as you guys can see, the level design here, or the level names are very creative. Oh no, wait, did I swear? Am I not that self-aware of myself? Oh no. If I did, I'm very sorry. Oh, yeah, I almost did. I didn't, though. That's what counts, is that I didn't actually do it. Just like how the game developers almost finished the game, so it counts, right? They almost finished the game. They almost made the cart not wobble constantly. And you know the reason why this probably wobbles so much is because I am actually controlling this with a Wii remote. I am tilting my Wii remote back and forth to steer through this. And I'm holding down the 2 button for gas. And you'd think that maybe the 1 button would be to you know, not, you know, back up, but it's actually the B button, which I guess actually works well, so I can't really criticize them. I wanted to kind of roast them, but hey, they actually did something good for once. Probably not something you're going to see a lot of in this game, actual good design. So as you guys can see, these cars and trucks are as flat as a pancake. Very, and again, as you guys can see, you know, corners and, you know, all those corners and slopes, they're all good. And as you can see, we're having some smooth gameplay, and as you guys will see, the processor of the Wii cannot handle this beautifulness because sometimes it actually has to draw out the background. You may not see it in this level, but I will demonstrate in a further level. Oh, there you go. You just saw a little loading in the background. Yeah, this game is just, it's too good for the Wii's processor. This game, I think if this game came out on the Switch, I don't think it would have that issue. I think, you know, it was too early for its time, you know. You had to give it a few years to age itself. You had to give it a nice 10 years. So I'm hoping the M&M guy will give us some more funny quotes here. He only says 2, but they're very memorable, and I'm hoping we get a certain one that's pretty nice and memey, which belongs perfectly in the stream. And also, you'll realize that CPUs are really fun as well, and if you could get out of my way, that'd be really amazing. You're not an M&M either, so I don't know why. You're not an M&M either, you're a cricket. I don't know why you're in this game either. I am running this on a Wii U using the Wii menu, and yes, this was a generic Wii shovelware game. And I will bet you $100 that the company that published this probably went bankrupt within a year after making this game. Oh, the house. The house is a special level. So I just want you guys to sit back. I'm just gonna do a little magic trick here. You guys ready? I don't think you guys are ready for this. And voila, kazam. Whoa. We did it. Ooh, a nut. Yeah, that's the quote I was hoping that I would hear. This boy likes nuts. That came out wrong. Oh, fuck. Oh, oh no. Oh, no. Whoa. Oh, God. Oh, no. This is going really bad. My Wii remote is not responding. Nut. Yeah, there we go. Approaching sound barrier. You know it's a good level. You know it's a good level when he says both the quotes at once. Could you glitch through the wall, please? Thank you. My magic trick is starting to wear off. You know, my magic juice is kind of toning down a little bit, and it's kind of wearing off. Wrong way. Oh no! Did the glitch not work? Oh my god! Oh my god! Did the glitch? I need a better engine. Okay. Apparently. Okay. Okay. So that just happened. Every time I play this game, either if it's an RTA or a marathon run, I always find something new. And apparently, we found something new. So yeah, this game's checkpoints are pretty polished and pretty amazing. And I really like how after going through a level, you get rewarded with some Comic Sans. I think that's a good way to get rewarded. It's like, hey, you beat the level. Here's some nice Comic Sans. And you guys will see that certain parts of this game are very dark. This level is pretty dark. So I'm gonna have to work on my magic tricks a little. I think my magic trick kind of wore off at the beginning here. I'm hoping I can get another magic trick here. That was not my... Ooh, that was kind of my magic trick. I got over that hay bale there. So apparently collision is not a thing in this game, so you can literally just ride over hay bales, which is pretty cool. And I would just like to note that this game is such a creative speedrun that here at M&M's, we don't have to use any %. We get to use tournament mode because we are very privileged and special here. And I just like to point out the fact that I don't know why, but this M&M likes to wear a sombrero. Apparently there's some lore in the... Wow, we didn't get it. There's apparently some lore in the M&M backstory, and they just had to give him a little sombrero, apparently, so that's cool. And I don't know if we'll accidentally discover one of them in this run, but let me tell you right now that the developers put a lot of invisible walls everywhere just to patch up how bad their game is. They patched the heck out of this game. And I really don't know why. Instead of making an actual good game, they decided to patch it all up. Oh my god. So I seem to get that maybe every 2 out of like 3, or it's like, I would say like 1 or 2 out of every 4 tries. I go for it anyways just to see if I can impress you guys, but apparently I can't impress you guys today, so I'm very sorry. But yeah, we just finished another mediocre level. Duke Nukem on the DS. Ooh, that's good. 2.5, painful. Yeah, I'm kind of in some pain right now, I'm not gonna lie. I had a rough start to this run. This Comic Sans is kind of driving it down, and I'm feeling a little painful right now. But I'm glad to know that I'm the father of M&M's kart racing speedruns. This horrible monstrosity would never be here if I didn't exist. Whoa, wait, what? I haven't heard that quote before. Oops, sorry. That's actually a new one. What? Wait, whoa. I discovered something new. I've been speedrunning this game for probably 8 or 9 months, and I just realized that's a quote they say. I've never heard that one before. You learn something new every day. You learn something new every single day. Wow. So I guess the only thing, they don't only talk about approaching sound barriers and nuts, but they also like to talk about saying sorry. They like to be very apologetic. You know, these M&Ms are very fine, civilized gentlemen. They can't go about their lives without saying sorry. So as you guys will see, whenever we go down a slope, our cart has a mini seizure, and you know what's fun about that? Is that that's gonna come in handy in later levels, aka mess me up, because when you go down a slope in this game, it actually loses all your inputs. You cannot make any input when going down a slope. So basically, if you don't align yourself up before a slope, you're screwed. It's not noticeable. Wow, it's not noticeable in this level, or it won't really affect you in this level, but we're gonna see a level later that's really gonna show off how this can affect you badly. And every time I run this game for a marathon or just to show off to a friend, again, I find something new every time. Like, I just found out that quote actually exists in this game. I did not know that. And last time when I ran this at Memathon a few months ago, I actually found a soft lock where I clipped into a wall, and it lost me about 2 minutes. So I hope the jitteriness of the M&M will make up for the lack of actual gameplay that exists in this game. But I'm hoping we can triumph on. Yes, we can. The one button is to honk your horn. Watch out, Mario Kart 8. We have a better horn system here. Honk, honk, honk. Oh, yeah. Anyways, this is a level that is this is the level that I was talking about slopes. So, you're not going to see it right here at the beginning, but you will very soon. And also, this is probably the worst level in the entire game. This is the worst programmed level. So, starting now, I can't make any inputs right here. I'm tilting right, it's not going right. It just went right now. It does not read your inputs when going down slopes. So you have to predict where you're going to go, or else you're going to get screwed. And there's actually... So... good. So, as you can see, the collision on that bridge is really bad. So they made a really weird collision system for it. So you can go through the side of the bridge, but you can't actually fall out of it from the sides. And that ends up creating a really cool collision system where half the time when you run into the bridge, you're bound to hit the wall, or you just lose all your speed and it just says heck you. So first lap of this monstrosity done. And as you'll see, this level is very prevalent for drawing the background. As you can see, these are just too much of next-gen graphics. And as you can see, my M&M racer really just likes to hug bridges. He just likes to give them a little hug. You thought we like to hug the goat in Undertale? No, 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 no. It's all about hugging the bridges in M&M's kart racing. That's what I think it's all about. I think that's the new meta. So, again, anytime I'm going down a slope, anytime I'm going downwards, I cannot use any input. And every time I go through this bridge, again, with the messed up detection, you are bound to always hit that wall and lose a lot of your speed. If somebody can find a strat to not lose speed there, I will pay you a lot of money for that. Because that's just going to be a huge time saver, dude. I doubt any of the other guys know. And as you guys can see, I did not time that well, and my inputs were dropped, so I was not able to actually steer. I was trying to steer back to the left, but I couldn't in time. So, basically, this game is a bit of a puzzle as well, because you have to predict when you want to turn and how much you want to turn at certain times, because if you make a wrong input, you're going to lose some time and some speed. And I don't really understand how collecting a coffee pot makes you go fast. Like, apparently these guys are like little 10-year-olds that just graduated elementary. They get really jittery off of caffeine. Give them a little spick of Mountain Dew and ooh. Oh no. As you can see, turning is very solid and intuitive in this game too. As I told you guys, we actually use the Wii remote. I'm only using the Wii remote. There's nothing else. I'm not using a Wii wheel. You could probably use a Wii wheel too, and that may actually help. I haven't tried it, but I haven't even touched a Wii wheel in years, and I don't plan to. But I'm assuming it's not like it's gonna fix the purity of this wonderful game. I don't think anything can undo this wonderfulness that is M&M's kart racing. But you know, this is a very underappreciated game, and I totally don't know why, dude. I really wonder why, I feel like DSi Publishing was established just to make this game, and then just They came down from the heavens and then they just went right back up. They shot out this game and they're like, hey, here you go. And I bet they never thought that a random kid would pick this up 10 years later and try speedrunning this monstrosity. And the sad thing is that to this day, I'm not the only one who has speedrun this game. I don't even have the world record in this game anymore. The creator, or the founder of the speedruns does not even have a record. Nice collision there. I'm actually 3rd place out of 4th, because I have not speedrun this game seriously in a couple months. I may go back for, wow, good collision. I may go back for world record soon, so, because I think we need to make Eminem's kart racing Patrick again, but that's just my opinion. Because I'm really slacking behind, dude. Nice voice card. I've been slacking really far behind. I think the world record is about a minute better than me. My run is not optimized in the slightest. I don't even think my PB is so outdated that it doesn't even have that house glitch where I skip half the level. So as you guys can see, you have to really pay attention to this level and make sure you make all the right turns, because for no reason they slapped a lot of not branches, but I guess wooden poles. Okay, a notorious thing in this level is sometimes your input gets eaten a lot in this level, and it just happened again there. I had no control over that. And this is probably the one level where no matter if you're on a slope or not, your inputs will always get eaten somewhere. And I don't know why, but they try to be cool with these little chairs and these little extra areas. But if anything, these are just more things for you to collide into and glitch inside. I can tell you on every single level, there is some type of way to soft lock and or have to completely reset the game and just say bye-bye to your run. In an upcoming level called The Factory, I believe it's The Factory, or no, I think it's called Seacraft Carrier. I went through the lap normally once, but for some reason did not count it. So that's how reliable this game is. I really like to rely off of Mimi lap counters. But I think my favorite part of this game is its legendary soundtrack. I would like to thank the guys over at royaltyfreelibraries.org and Tire Screeching and Engine Motors. I think that's the reason why this game sold a lot, actually. Like, this is probably the main selling point, is the tire screeches. I mean, I think the royalty-free music was already pretty cool enough, but the tire screeches sold me. I had to pick this up for $3 at my local GameStop. You know, I think it was worth all the pennies. Would I ever sell this game? No, it's my baby. Yeah, Sea Carrier. This is the level. This level is very broken in certain ways, and there is a glitch that I would demonstrate here that messes around with the lap count, but it's slightly slower, and we're all about speedruns here, so we're just gonna go through the level normally. Perfect start. Okay. So basically, no matter what you do, it will always say perfect start. You could have the worst start in history, and it'll be like perfect start. It will literally tell you. It just wants to boost your morale. It just wants to give you a good old slap on the back. Just be like, hey, I'm there for you. But I think this is a very tasty and acquired taste of gaming. This game is just so good that those people at IGN just don't know what they're talking about. They just didn't see a masterpiece of their time. I intentionally took that turn like that. That's probably the fastest way of going about it, because if you actually want to go on the outer side, it's actually slower to try to do that. Because the effort it takes for you to get there is slower than just going with the flow. If you know what I'm trying to say. Like, if you go with the flow and just go all the way to the side, it's a lot faster than manually trying to adjust your cart. But honestly, I'm kind of shocked that people don't praise the soundtrack, even though you can probably find it on some Russian download website for free. But I think it's very unique, and I don't know why it's always concerned me. But on these walls, there are giant brown stains, and I don't want to know. I'm not sure if I want to know if that's fecal matter or if that's squished M&Ms. Because if that's squished M&Ms, that's kind of messed up, and I'm wondering if these M&Ms are committing some kind of cannibalism scandal here. Some spooky stuff here in the M&M world. Maybe there's just some more M&M lore. No one knows. There seems to be a lot of lore added on to the quote-unquote M&M story. If they ever even had a story. Did M&Ms ever have a story in the first place? I don't know, but if they ever did have a story, then here you go. It was rewritten. So as you can see, there's intuitive turning in this game. And when you go up slopes, you just lose all your momentum no matter what. You're just gonna constantly lose it. It's pretty great. if you ever want to teach a physics class how anything about momentum and movement and seizures work, because seizures are physics, right? Basically, I would just sit your kids down, play this game for an hour, and then question your life. And then I would head over to the speedrun.com page and join the fun. Because I don't know why, but five other people have decided to speedrun this game. 4 people, including me, have ran the Wii version, and 1 person has run the DS version. And I've heard the DS version is even worse. I've never played the DS version. I will admit I'm not a dedicated true fan who has played the DS version of the game. But I've heard it's a whole other beast to tackle. And interesting enough, it's actually faster than the DS version. I think it's because there's less levels. I'm assuming they released the DS version after the Wii version, and they kind of got lazy and they're like, we need to make a few extra months, or we need to make a few extra bucks this month. You know, Jim's living off welfare. He's living off bread slices. You know, we need to make a few extra bucks. Let's just copy half of the Wii game and port it to the DS. You know, I think that's a good idea. To give you perspective, the current world record in this game on the Wii version is a 34-minute time, where the one on the DS is a 27-minute time. That's a pretty big difference for a speedrun like this. I like honking my horn. Also, I don't get why the little cricket guy is here. Like, we have all normal M&Ms, and then we have some random cricket. I'm not sure what the message is trying to convey. If you guys can unscramble the mystery in chat, that'd be great for me. But I've always wondered, why did they add a cricket? There's just all these different colored M&Ms. You know, you have the little sombrero orange guy. We have the red guy. We have the green guy. We have the family. But we have the boys. But we don't have, or we just have a cricket that ruins the fun. It ruins my M&M aesthetic factor, honestly. So this will probably be the most boring level you ever witness. It's literally just you going through a snowy wilderness in a loop. I like to call half these tracks bootleg Baby Park, because it's literally a monotonous loop, which can pretty much define this entire game in a nutshell. If I had to give you a selling point, I would just say monotonous loop or Baby Park for Wii, because half these levels are just boring, endless loops that you have to go around a few times. Except Baby Park is actually fun and enjoyable, where this is just, it's something. But yeah, I think the crickets are just more lore. They add more lore to the M&M story and foundation. Because, you know, the M&Ms, dude, ooh, they have history. So I recently found out, I looked up recently, and there's actually 2 other M&M games on the Wii, and I've yet to check them out. But I'm very scared about what they could reveal about the true story and lore about M&Ms. And I'm curious, will those games top this game? Can any other M&M game ever touch this? That's my question. I think there's another one. It's called M&M's Shell Shocked or something like that. I think that's what it's called. I could be completely wrong about that title, but it was something like that. There's a Game Boy Color M&M game. Oh no. I did not know about that. You just told me about something else that I had no idea about, and now you are really interesting me. Now I really want to fire up an emulator later and look into that. I didn't know the history and lore extended further back throughout the years. I thought they just kind of arose around the DS era, but I didn't know they were back in Game Boy Color time. Knowing Game Boy Color, I'm gonna give a quick guess. Is it a last-second mediocre platformer? Because that screams Game Boy to me. That screams Game Boy Color to me. I'm assuming that's probably what it was. A lot of Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance games were a lot of cheap platformers. If you guys don't know, I've also held the world record in the wonderful game Dora the Explorer, the Search for Pirate Pig's Treasure on the Game Boy Advance. And it's a last-second Mario bootleg platformer kind of deal. I stole the world record by a few seconds, but then the previous world record holder beat it by another second. Now, I could bop that guy back by another few seconds, but it's kind of, I don't know. I think M&Ms are more precious than Dora. I don't know what you guys think. You guys can vote in chat if you guys want, but I think M&Ms are a lot more precious than Dora. Dora can hold off. Dora can buy some M&Ms. Dora doesn't need my M&Ms. Dora can go loan some from the store. I don't need to share my M&Ms with her. It's a platformer. Yeah, that doesn't shock me at all, honestly. Start your engines. Whoa, it looks like we have gotten a barbarian raid. Did not expect that. Well, you rated the right game. You rated the perfect game, sir. I am glad and honored to serve you. And yes, please vote in chat. Do you prefer M&M's or Dora the Explorer? That's the true question of the night here. We're taking a very serious poll. We only take serious responses only. But I'm very honored. I would just like to say, hi mom, hi dad, I made it to the big leagues. I'm finally in the M&M's kart racing championship. But yeah, who thought the same kid that plays this meme game called Mario World would also touch M&M's kart racing? I gotta expand my meme repertoire. I've speedran, I think my total amount of speed games is about 80 something now. And I've speedrun on some good stuff, and I plan to speedrun some more shovelware Wii games down the road, so I don't know, maybe Speedrun to Change the World 4, I'll be speedrunning some other mediocre game. I have 2 mediocre Wii games that I'm planning to write speedruns for. One is Kung Fu Panda Legendary Warriors, and the other one is Ben 10 Alien Force. Because I currently have a challenge that I am doing right now, kind of inspired by NES Mania, to try to complete as many Wii games as possible. This one has actually not been beaten for my challenge yet. This will definitely be an easy one when I get to it. But I'm trying to complete every North American Wii game. And I gotta say, the challenge is a good source of possible speedrunning material. I just beat my 21st game for the challenge tonight before the live stream. I just streamed some more of the challenge, and I gotta say, 3 or 4 games so far have possible speedrun potential. So if you ever want to find a good speed game, you should join me on a quest to try to beat as many Wii games as possible. Have I played The Bachelor yet? No, but I have played The Biggest Loser, which is a weight loss game, and it's wonderful. Oh no, I'm getting flashbacks here because in Memathon I got soft locked in this level, and I don't want to do a repeat. I don't want a repeat of last year. And I just want to let you guys know for a fact that the Memathon crew considered M&M's kart racing the best submission for that one. I just want to say that out right now. They actually said it was probably the best submission they got that year. So, you know, I'm holding that award nice and high above my head. I'm feeling good. Now, normally I would brake here to make sure I don't fall off the level, but I'm feeling a little risky today. You know, I gotta show off for the fans. I'm gonna show off for you guys. I gotta be dedicated. I gotta show all the new Barbarian Raiders how it's done here around the M&M's kart racing repertoire of gaming. But yes, for my Wii challenge, I played some really good games. Oh no. I played The Biggest Loser, the game. I've also played some wonderful stuff like Rock and Roll Adventures from the same people who made Ninja Bread Man, which is a very notorious bad Wii game. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we're not repeating last year. We're not repeating last year. I don't own Wheel of Fortune, but I own The Price is Right. If you guys are curious, about my other Wii memes, always feel free to check out my channel and my challenge and all that stuff. I do have a link on my channel and on my Twitter and stuff too for that, if you ever want to check out. I'm a Wii masochist, basically. I own around 110 to 120 Wii games, and I plan to play every single one of those and even more when I get more down the road. But I actually was just streaming my current challenge, Wii Wonders, right before this live stream. I beat the game called Space Camp after 12 hours of grinding it. And I started another game called Marvel Superhero, what was it? I think it was called Superhero Alliance. I'm 2 hours into that game. And after this stream, I may do some more. But yeah, definitely, I would say if you're into really bad Wii games, if you're into Wii games in general, but even more obscure Wii games and bad Wii games, then my channel is like your safe haven. My channel is full of good memes, bad memes, mediocre memes, and all around. You gotta get all of them. So I'm not sure how this run is looking right now, But I can tell you that I'm going to be beating my Memathon run, because I didn't soft lock this time like I did at Memathon. I want to say I got a 38-minute time at Memathon, so if we get better than like a 38:30, I think I'll be satisfied. I think we're on pace for that. My PB is a 35 though, but for a marathon, so much stuff goes wrong that it doesn't shock me that my time's a lot worse than PB. Because usually getting a PB requires you to grind the heck out of resets and glitches. So, but yeah, I have small memes, I have big memes, I have medium memes, I have Wii memes, especially Wii Sports. Wii Sports is a good meme in my channel. And the day I stream Wii Sports for my challenges, it's gonna be a very memey and celebratory day. But yeah, for sure, I just went full sellout mode. But if you guys like obscure Wii games and crappy Wii games, and possibly even speedruns of some of these games, you should definitely check out my project that I'm doing on my Twitch channel. For sure, my dudes. I don't think I'm gonna be streaming anymore for obviously the night, because I think M&Ms are pretty tiring, not gonna lie. You know, you eat a few of them, and you know, I'm knocked out cold. I can only take so many M&Ms at a time. I'm probably gonna go cold. I'm gonna lie cold hard on the ground after this. But I'm gonna tell you, dude, after I wake up from my M&M coma in the morning, I'm probably gonna be streaming some more mediocre Wii games. And I'm taking a speedrun hiatus just to go through all my games for a bit. Probably for the next few weeks, all I'm gonna be doing is playing crappy Wii games. So if you guys are into crap games, or just crap memes, then definitely I am your safe haven. Nah, Swamp Mage. Wow. Oh no, I'm actually stuck. Oh my god. Oh no. No, Memathon flashback. No. Oh my god, we finally got unstuck. Oh my god. Okay, I didn't have to reset. Oof. Oof. We almost soiled that. We almost soiled. That's the second time we've almost soft locked this entire run. I know I'm giving all of you guys at home heart attacks. I'm very sorry. Yes, I am still... It's not that hard to be in first place. You'd think it may be some kind of achievement being in M&M world, but, you know, it's not that bad. It's not that bad, my dude. These M&Ms are making me a little thirsty. Gotta have a nice sip of water. Especially if you have some of those salty M&Ms. Those salty, nut ones. That just sounded wrong. I can't say that without sounding wrong. I just had some crackers, too. There were some random leftover crackers that we had from Wendy's when we bought chili the other day, so I totally didn't have those before that. And I don't know what just happened on stream, but your host Crazy Fos has this all over the control board. He's all good. Your man Resi Foss is all good. I don't know what he just did. I think he was trying to simulate how much of a seizure this M&M is having right now. He's just trying to give you a little simulation. He's trying to correlate the difference between an M&M having a seizure and a web page having a seizure, and I think he did a pretty good job. Not gonna lie. So. But yeah, Resi just exposed us. We're probably gonna go bankrupt tomorrow, so if I don't see you guys in the morning and the world is dying and we call it doomsday, then yeah, I'll just see you guys in the afterlife. And I'm just gonna, I'll be sitting up there with my M&Ms. Good job, dude. Very organized and professional. I mean, I can't say much because I'm the one sitting here playing a badly published Wii game in front of 100 people and saying this is a high quality tier speedrun, which it is. Don't doubt that. But you know, I definitely don't have the authority to say I'm better than anyone else around here, for sure. I'm the one playing with M&Ms. My flavor, M&M flavor. Well, I'm more of a peanut and nut M&M connoisseur. I like the peanut ones. But I gotta say, my favorite color, dude. Oh, you can't go wrong with blue. You also can't go wrong with factory burnt black. I like those ones too. I actually got one of those once, and I was absolutely disgusted. I didn't touch M&Ms for over a month after that. So I don't even remember the last time I've had M&Ms. I think it's been a good like 3 or 4 months, my dude. Now I really want to buy some more M&Ms. This was just a giant promotion brainwashing machine. Like, everybody watching this stream, after this, don't do it during my run. You got to give M&Ms all the attention. But after this run, all of you guys need to run to your local gas station and buy some M&Ms, dude. You got to all run to your local store. You got to buy a pack of M&Ms. I don't care what it is. Normal, nutty. You feeling a little peanutty? Oh, go for it, buddy. No. Can I squeeze through here? Oh. Okay. Oh, no. I don't know what that was. I'm just gonna tell you that the signs have very good collision. That was perfect. But I'm pretty sad though, because we're nearing towards the end, ladies and gents. It's getting a little sad in here. But what doesn't help the sadness is that the last level is literally, you thought I was calling the other levels baby parks? This is literally baby park. This is literally a baby park with stripped of all the fun. I think that's the third time. That's the third time I almost soft locked this in the past 36 minutes and 2 seconds, according to the stream delay. I gotta honk my horn some more. I hope you guys enjoyed the horn. This is the last time you'll hear it this marathon, sadly. I'm gonna have to hit up some of the other runners. I'm gonna have to hook them up with an M&M horn, but I'm sorry, guys, but I don't think any of the other runners are gonna have as good of a horn as me. But I think every game should have a horn like this. Every horn should have this honking. It's really great. Who is talking? This is PatrickPower2013 from twitch.tv/PatrickPower2013. Wow. I like to call myself the author blues of non-polished Wii games because I just can't get enough of them, dude. I suck them up, I absorb them, and it just becomes my life. I become the game. I'm not the game. I'm not a part of the game. I become the game. I'm part of the game. I am one as its whole. And I definitely have a repertoire or a past of playing some meme Wii games. I think the one that's always going to be the memeiest to my heart is Wii Sports. What's funny is, I think the one time I get to watch Speedrun's host for like over half a year, I got it hosted during Wii Sports, and that was a time to cherish. And Wii Sports has become an everlasting meme in my chat, and it'll probably never die. I don't think I want to say sadly, but timing is gonna end right when we cross the line in 3, 2, 1. There. I've qualified for best lap times, dude. I don't know about you, but I qualified for best lap times. But that's it for me, guys. If you guys want to see more, go to speedrun.com, search up good old M&M's Kart Racing. I am there. You can always go to my stream. I'm always there to answer your stuff about bad Wii games. I also beat my goal, too. But yeah, twitch.tv/PatrickPower2013. And yeah, thank you guys.
That was a terrible run in the best way.
Thanks, my dude. I appreciate it. Have a good stream.
Best game in the marathon, 0 out of 10.
Best.
Oh, a nut.
That's gonna be my yearbook quote. Anyways, thank you, my dude. Thank you. I am honored to be on here. I hope you have a good rest of the marathon, and I'm honored to spread my memes.
Good stuff. We've got Custer